Good day, I'm Carrie-Ann Smith and this is your JIS News for Monday, March 19. A state of emergency is now in effect for the St. Catherine North Police Division. A joint police-military team was deployed to the area on March 18 to undertake enhanced security measures for an initial 14 days in accordance with the Emergency Powers Act. Addressing an emergency press briefing Sunday morning, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the security measures in St. Catherine North were deemed necessary to address the escalation of criminal activities in that area.
The security forces have advised me as Prime Minister in writing that a high level of criminal activity continues and threatens public order and the rule of law. This threat is extensive.
The Prime Minister says the proclamation under the Emergency Powers Act has been gazetted, giving the security forces extraordinary powers.
The security forces are expected and have been directed to treat citizens with respect and to protect the dignity and safety of all Jamaicans. The security forces will have the powers to search, curtail operating hours of businesses, access to places, and to detain persons without a warrant.
Prime Minister Holness says the Emergency Powers Review Tribunal will be named shortly, and he is to address Parliament on the security measure. Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner of Police Clifford Blake says the enhanced security measures will include targeted operations in Spanish Town, Bogwalk, Linstead and adjoining St. Catherine North communities. He told reporters on Sunday that the division recorded 136 murders in 2017 and 48 since the start of this year. DCP Blake says it is this escalation which informed the recommendation for the state of public emergency.
The joint forces will use all tools available to restore public order and the rule of law under these powers.
As a result, operational hours will be adjusted for businesses in these areas. Closing at 7 p.m. daily will be dry goods, cook and fast food establishments, haberdasheries, bars, liquor stores, nightclubs, gas stations and pharmacies. Community recreational areas will close at 6 p.m. Citizens are being urged to cooperate with the security forces as they seek to restore public peace and general good order. The St. Catherine North Police Division is the second area to be declared a state of public emergency, adding to St. James in the east. Major General Anthony Anderson began his first day as Commissioner of Police after taking the oath of office this morning. Major General Anderson was quickly sworn in at the office of the Police Commissioner by ACP Bishop Dr. Gary Welch. The ceremony was immediately followed by a briefing session with area and section commanders. The former head of the JDF and the National Security Advisor was appointed by the Police Service Commission following the retirement of George Coelho in January. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has expressed confidence in his ability to successfully execute the responsibilities of the new role.
I'm certain that he will be respectful of the structure, the organization, and that he will build a strong alliance with the policemen, and that he will assist in the transformation of the organization.
In other news, Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith says Jamaica should not be directly impacted by the new United States tariffs on imports of aluminum and steel. She made the assertion in a statement to the Senate on Friday, pointing out that Jamaica did not produce or export either of the two products. She, however, acknowledged that Jamaica's export of alumina could be minimally affected by the tariff on those countries who use it to produce aluminum.
We have concluded, however, that any such impact would be limited. It would be limited, Mr. President, because the greater portion of aluminium exports from these countries go to markets other than the United States.
The Foreign Trade Minister says she also does not foresee any immediate negative impact to the country's bauxite exports, 78% of which goes directly to the U.S. and is tariff exempt under the Caribbean Basin Initiative.
We are aware, however, Mr. President, that we're at the early stages in this matter. It is quite fluid. And we're therefore continuing to monitor trade reports relating to both alumina and aluminium products. We will also consult closely with our partners as we continue to assess developments and consider any measures that might be deemed necessary to secure our vital bauxite and alumina exports.
The U.S. administration has imposed tariffs of 10% on aluminum and 25% on steel, citing national security grounds. The tariffs are to take effect on March 23. And finally, the farming community of Thompson Town in Clarendon is now benefiting from a $3.8 million community access point. The site, which was commissioned on Friday, has been outfitted with furniture, 16 computers, projector and projector screen. Technology Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley says establishing such a facility in a farming community exemplifies government's commitment to bringing internet access and opportunity to all of Jamaica.
In a farming community like Thompson Town, what we are doing is that we are effectively bringing technology to the people so that they can empower themselves, they can develop themselves, they can create employment opportunities for themselves.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Kerry Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.